Hi everybody, back for another video. Today's Thursday, October 16th, and hadn't talked to y'all since kind of my episode that occurred last Friday. That was a result of the medication that I was taking. And so just to update you on what I found out since then, I did communicate with my team, and I did not stop medication until speaking with them at all. So I continued that med through the weekend, and just maintained doing it vaginally rather than taking some of it orally and some of it vaginally. And then Monday, the team reached out immediately and told me that they were going to forward my concern to the doctor and get her input on it. So they did, and by that afternoon, I had heard back saying that I could decrease the medication, the progesterone, to taking one capsule daily and to do it vaginally before bed. And if I was to have any other concerns regarding the progesterone, that I could stop it. So the next day, then Tuesday, I believe it was, I decided that I was just going to take the one as she recommended and do that before bed. But I was talking with Trent, and it's such a hard thing for me to make a decision on it, because I'm like, I feel like they wouldn't have prescribed it to me if they didn't believe that it was necessary, right? And so I feel like I'm wimping out by reducing it to the, half of the prescription then, or prescription dose. And so even though I missed my morning one that morning, then I decided that I was going to still do the 2 capsules vaginally, just once in the morning and once before bed, and try to give myself plenty of time, still relaxing, laying down, trying to get it to absorb before I go about anything. It was just so difficult because, there's nothing that leads up to having an episode like that. There wasn't any warning signs, I was just fine, and then I wasn't. So that really kills my mindset. This 2-week wait that we're into has been very different than the first one. The first one, I really didn't care to test early. I was very focused on doing it exactly as I was told. And the time seemed to go by rather quickly, I feel like, on the first one. And this time I'm more eager, and I don't know if that's because I feel like I'm having more symptoms, more pregnancy symptoms than usual, or since my other time, or if it's just me being impatient, because I'm very impatient. But it seems like it's taking forever now. And so I've been counting down, and this time I was very eager to test early. And so today was actually the 6 days prior to my anticipated next cycle. And so I did take another home pregnancy test this morning, first thing, and it did read not pregnant. But I still feel like it's early. And it was definitely the opposite, because this time Trent wasn't wanting me to test early. And last time he wanted me to test early. He wanted to know as soon as possible. And this time he's very much, he's the yin to my yang. So this time that I'm anxious, he's more reserved, where last time I was more reserved and he was more anxious. So we've kind of flip-flopped on it. But he just thinks that I'm stressing myself out and that I should just wait so that I don't have to have any big letdown before it's necessary, you know. And of course, there's all of those doubts and those thoughts in my mind, just like, if it's not pregnant this time, you know, that means I only have one more attempt stored up, and then I have to meet with the team after that. And so just anxious. But all the symptoms that I'm feeling too, it's very confusing, because the pregnancy symptoms that I'm having are also symptoms, or not symptoms, but side effects of the progesterone medication that I'm taking. So, you know, it just puts me in a really unknown environment, and it makes me uncomfortable because I can't come up with a definitive answer as of yet, you know. So, I don't know, you guys, like, that's what's going on. My 2-week wait actually ends on Monday. Monday morning will be the official result. And we will definitely know for sure then. I do not think that I'm going to test again until Monday. Goodness. Walking in different places this time, and there is, like, I swear, like 10 cats in this front yard, and they're all adorable. But we're just window shopping, guys. No more cats. No more pets. Not right now. One day, Trent and I will probably get a dog again. Our last dog, Bubba, was a Brittany Spaniel. And Trent had Bubba before he and I got together. So Bubba was with us a long time. About 15 years that he was with both of us. So he was probably a year, maybe 2 before that. So he was probably like 17 when he passed, and it was very sudden. No advanced warning or anything. But he was very dear to me, and I cannot think of a more perfect dog to have. So just not right now. But eventually would love to have another spaniel. I think they're perfect size to be indoor, outdoor. And he was just so loving, absolutely abundant in love. And you know, if we do end up raising some small children, some babies, I can imagine when it's time to learn to walk that, you know, having a dog could help with that too. Just having a little buddy. And they're just absolutely loyal. So anyhow, that's kind of a tangent that we got off on. But that's a little backstory for us. And we just have to wait and see for what Monday brings. As far as what else is going on in the family right now, trying to keep ourselves busy, trying to keep our minds on things, trying to move forward. And so, out of the blue, we decided that we were going to have a garage sale. So we started, we set up last night, and then Trent was on first shift today. Each of the boys have a shift tomorrow, and then I have a shift on Saturday. And we all help in different aspects of it, and therefore we split all profits. It's harvest season, guys. Hope all the harvesting and all those efforts are going well for everybody out there. Hope everybody's staying safe. Yeah. But rural town, so the harvest trucks definitely come through town. So, yeah, garage sale's going good. I'm constantly purging things, but it's also probably because I'm constantly thrifting and buying things. So I do that all the time. There's a constant rotation of things in our house, it feels like, whether it be clothes or kitchen items, or honestly, right now, all the stuff is like school supplies that we had stocked up on whenever we were fostering. And so I have tons of brand new school supplies, shoes, back to school clothes, that kind of stuff, because we didn't know what to expect, fostering, we were open to any age, any gender, so we had tons of stuff. And then also lots of toys and learning type items. I'm always thrifting things like that, especially with having 13 grandkids. So their toy supply is stocked up and got different things each time. And then they're just growing up too. So I traded out some things, and it's time to get rid of some of the younger stuff. And then too, my background is in preschool education. And so I'm a sucker that whenever I find preschool related toys, I usually grab them up and share them with friends that need them. So anyhow, that's what we're up to. I know this has been kind of a random video, but I definitely appreciate y'all. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you liking. Appreciate you commenting, sharing. Hopefully I am able to build this channel. Eventually it would be nice to get some revenue off of it. I have those little goals in mind, kind of long-term goals, but definitely working my way toward it. So I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.